Great. So now let's begin with lesson D. Can you read, please, Danny?
Is that a fact?
Is that a fact? Sorry. There you go. Next. Can you please close your book? Close your book.
It's close.
Very good. Can you read, please?
World records.
World records. There she is. What do you see on the screen?
Taller man in a
This is the
small-
tallest man in the world.
Really?
Yes. Do you know how tall he is?
No.
No,
I don't
he's
know.
a little taller than me. No, his name is Sultan Kozen, and he is 2 meters and 51 centimeters. So he's as tall as your house. You see where your ceiling fan is?
Yeah, he's tall.
He's tall. Hi, Sue.
Hello, Sue.
How are you, Sue? Okay.
Hi.
Hi, are you
Sorry
okay?
for being late. Yes,
It's
I
okay.
am. Thank you.
All right, let's continue.
Thanks for waiting.
You're welcome. Another world record. You know who this is?
He is the strongest man in the world.
He's the strongest man, Eddie Hall. He lifts 500 kilos. Yeah, he can lift a little more than I can. It's a little strong. Oh my gosh. What is this? Stonefish. Do you think he's the ugliest fish or the scariest? What do you think is the world record?
More poisonous?
Yes, it's the most venomous fish in the world. That's strange, huh? And it's ugly. Now, do you like to read world records?
No, I don't.
You don't? And you, Sue?
Yes, I do. It's funny and interesting.
Yeah, they're interesting. Danny, why did... Okay, don't worry. Let's continue. World records. We have... What do you have? What do you see on the screen?
Beautiful brothers.
You see beautiful brothers. If it's in plural, you don't say ah. You only say beautiful brothers.
Brothers.
And what about this? What is this? Is this a real life event or is not a real life event?
No, it's not real.
It's not real. What is it?
It's a movie or a play game.
It's a video game. About what? What is a video game about?
About wars.
About war. Very good. We have a family video uploaded online showing a baby biting his older brother's finger. Yeah? And we have a popular video war game. Well, we also have the longest snake in the world. What is that? The longest snake in the world.
Anaconda?
What about? It's an anaconda, yes. The shortest street. Remember that when we have a superlative, we have the. So it's not the anaconda in general. No, it's an anaconda in a specific. Does that make sense? But don't worry, we'll check this in a second. The shortest street. Now look at this. Shortest. How big do you think this street is?
I have no idea.
Is the shortest. Do you know how short it is?
Yes, I.
It's from here. Oh my gosh. What is this? This is a street. That's it. In another way to say it, this street is like this, and this street is like this. So this is the shortest street. Look how short it is. Do you see it? And we also have the world record for the long jump. Okay. Do you have any questions about this?
No.
Next, the most dangerous road in the world. Look at this road. Would you like to go visit your family?
It's narrow.
No.
Across this road? No? Would you like to go to school every day on this road?
Absolutely no.
What about the most dangerous animal? What do you think that is? A shark?
A snake,
No.
I think.
A tiger? The
Or a
crocodile?
wild.
What?
Ballena wild?
A whale.
Whale.
Snake?
A whale is the most dangerous animal?
Yes, it's very big.
It's big, but it's not dangerous.
I think yes, but
You
I don't
think
know.
you think it's dangerous? Okay. What about the orcas or a polar bear? So what do you think is the most dangerous animal? In 3, 2,
I would say a snake.
it's a
Mosquito?
mosquito. All right. Another one. Let's check another one. The oldest skyscraper city. What do you think is the oldest skyscraper city? New York City?
Maybe.
Yeah. What about France or maybe England? No?
I think the Eiffel Tower.
The Eiffel Tower, but we're talking about the oldest skyscraper city.
City.
Mexico City? Mexico City?
No.
I know. Acapulco City. No, Danny? Okay. Well, you're going to say Tasco el Viejo.
No, it's the town, not a city.
That's a town. This is the oldest skyscraper city. Is it New York?
Where is it? No.
It's not New York. Is it England? No. France? No. China? No. But hold on a second. We're going to look back at this, but first, let's take a look at the oldest living tree. What type of tree do you think it is? Is it like a mango tree or an apple tree? What do you think it is? The oldest living tree. No ideas. This is the oldest living tree. And this, even though it looks strange, it's a pine tree.
A what?
A pine tree. A pine? Yes, like the tree for the Christmas.
Okay, yes.
The Christmas tree? Yes, a pine tree. This is a pine tree, like a Christmas tree. But it's really, really old.
It's awful.
It's older than me. Okay. Now let's ask some questions about this. Do you remember what is this? Do you remember what are they? And what is this?
Where's play game?
A Wars video game. And what is this? A family video.
Mhm.
A family video uploaded online showing a baby biting his older brother's finger. And a popular video war game. Now the question is, what was more popular?
What was a family video?
A family video?
Mhm.
Sue, what do you think?
I would say the video war game is the most popular.
Okay, very good. Now, remember what is this? Again, no books, okay? Don't open your books yet. Not yet. Tell me, do you remember what is this?
Is the snake largest in the world?
The longest, not largest. Longest snake. And this, what is this? You don't remember?
The street.
The
The
shortest
shortest street.
street. What about this? What is this? No?
I don't remember.
No? Okay, so I have here the labels. The world record for the
The
long
longest
jump. Yes, the longest jump. That's right. Now the question is, what's the longest between the three? Between the three of them, between the longest snake, the shortest street, and the record for long jump, what's the longest? Danny, Sue, what do you think?
I would say the snake is
The
the
longest snake.
longest.
The snake? Okay.
Mhm.
Remember this?
Dangerous road. The most dangerous road.
The most dangerous road? Okay. And what about this?
The most dangerous. No.
The most dangerous animal.
The most dangerous animal. The most dangerous animal. Now, which is more dangerous?
The mosquito.
The mosquito? The mosquito is more dangerous than the road? Okay.
Yes.
The last one. Do you remember this? What is this?
The oldest skyscraper city, I think.
And this?
The oldest tree.
The oldest skyscraper city and the oldest living tree. Living. So the tree is alive still. Now, which is older? The city or the tree?
The tree.
All right. Now, open your books, read the facts, and answer the questions. Please. So,
Teacher, I'll be back in a few seconds.
what?
I'll be back in a few seconds.
Okay. How are you doing, Danny? Are you almost finished?
Not teacher, not yet.
Okay.
Almost finished.
Okay. If you are finished, I would like you to
here.
compare your. Excellent. Please, can you compare your answers, ladies?
Okay. The number one, what was more popular? I have a popular video war game with sold 6.5 million copies.
Yes, it's the same for me.
Okay, and the second one, what do you have?
I have the longest snake in the world.
With 7.67 meters. And the third one, I have the most dangerous animal, the mosquito.
Yes, it's the same for me. The most dangerous animal.
And the last one, I have the oldest living tree. What do you have?
Yes, it's the same.
Okay, finish, teacher.
Perfect. Let's check your answers. Are you ready?
Yes.
What was more
Yes.
popular? A family video or a popular video war game?
Video war game.
War game. Why?
Because
The video has 908,668 likes. And the video sold 6.5 million copies. So what's more popular?
war
The
game.
video war game, correct?
Yes.
Next,
Yes.
what's the longest? The snake, the street, or the jump?
Oh no, I think it's the jump.
The record. The record.
The jump?
Mhm.
Let's check.
Yes,
So the world's
the
longest
jump
snake
has
is 7.67 meters. The street,
2 meters.
2 meters. So not the street. And the jump is 8.95 meters. Look at that. So what's the longest? The jump or the snake?
The jump.
The jump, right? The jump is the longest. Good. Next. Which is more dangerous? The most dangerous road in the world or the most dangerous animal?
The most dangerous animal.
The most dangerous animal? Let's check. The most dangerous road in the world runs 69 kilometers from La Paz to Coroico, Bolivia. On average, there are 300 deaths annually. Oh my goodness. That's awful. 300 deaths. The road is most dangerous in the rainy season when it is muddy and wet. The deadliest animal is a mosquito. This tiny insect can carry a deadly disease, malaria. Malaria kills more than 2 million people a year. Wow. So 2 million people a year, 300 deaths annually. So what's more dangerous?
The mosquito.
Mosquito. And which is older, the skyscraper city or the living tree?
The living tree.
The living tree, let's check. The oldest skyscraper city in the world is in Yemen, Shibam, with approximately 7,000 citizens, has buildings up to 12 stories high. While they are not the tallest skyscrapers in the world, the tallest is currently in Dubai, UAE. They are the oldest. Most of the 500 skyscrapers were built in the 16th century. However, Hong Kong is the place with the most skyscrapers, has 2,354 towering buildings, which together would almost reach a space station orbiting Earth. Did I miss it?
Mm-mm.
Oh, here it is.
16th century.
They were built in the 16th century. Okay. And some of the oldest forests in the world are in the Andes, a mountain range in southern Chile and Argentina. The average age of these forests is 2,500 years old. However, the oldest living tree, a pine tree in the White Mountains of California, is
It's
4,800 years old. So what's older?
The pine tree.
the tree.
The tree. The tree is older. Very good, ladies. Good answers. Perfect. Now, for the next exercise, read the article again and circle the correct words to make the sentences true according to the article. One more time is according to the article. Go ahead, please answer. Do you want 3 minutes for this?
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right, 3 minutes. Excellent. Please compare your answers.
Number one, I have 1 day.
Yes, me too. And the second one I have is shorter than the world's longest jump.
Yes, I do too. For number three, I have no.
Me too. And for one, I have wet.
Yes, me too. Number five, I have Hong Kong.
I do too. And the last one I have is not.
For number six, I have is.
Okay.
Perfect. Now let's check your answers. Read the article again. The most popular video war game sold 6.5 million copies in 1 day or month. Let's check. 6.5 million copies in the first 24 hours. So that is in 1 day. Yes?
Yes.
Correct. Next. The longest snake is shorter or longer than the world's longest jump.
Shorter.
Shorter? Let's check. The snake is 7.67 meters and the jump is 8.95 meters. So it's shorter. Very good. Very good. Next. Number 3. The people at one Ebenezer place have no or a few next door neighbors.
Have no.
Have no? Let's check it out. Meanwhile, the shortest street in the world, in Kindness, Scotland, is only 2 meters long. It consists of one house with the address 1, Ebenezer Place. One house. Do they have neighbors? Next door neighbors? No,
No.
not next door neighbors. So that's correct. Very good. What's next? 4. The worst time for accidents on the road is during the wet or cold? Wet? Let's check it out. Wet. The most dangerous road on the bottom. The road is most dangerous in the rainy season. So it's the wet season. That is correct. Very good. Number 5. Shibam, Dubai, Hong Kong has the most skyscrapers. What's the answer for you?
Hong Kong.
Hong
Hong
Kong.
Kong? Hong Kong. Let's check it out. Hong Kong.
The place with the most
Hong
skyscrapers.
Kong. The place with the most skyscrapers. Perfect. Very good. And the last one. The oldest living tree is not in one of the oldest forests. The answer is or is not?
I think it's not.
I
You
think
it's not?
is.
You think is. All right. So let's see. The oldest living tree, a pine in the White House,
Of California.
is, okay, so where is it? The oldest forests in the world are in the Andes. Yes, the oldest forests in the world are in the Andes. However, the oldest living tree is in the White Mountains, California. So what is the answer? Is or is not?
Yes.
Once again, the oldest forests in the world are in the Andes. And where is the living tree?
California.
It's in California. Is it in the oldest
The
forest?
forest is Andes. In Chile and Argentina.
So where is the oldest tree? In the Andes or in the mountains, in the White Mountains?
In the mountains of
But
California.
it says the average age of this forest is 2,500 years old. And
Okay.
the living tree is 4,800 years old.
Okay, but wait, the question is this. Look,
Is
the living
place?
tree, where is it? Is
In
it in the oldest forest?
Yeah.
Or is it in the White Mountains of California? Where is it? They are two different places.
The oldest
forests are
is
in the
Chile and
Andes.
Argentina.
Yeah. The oldest forests are in the Andes, in Chile and Argentina. Where is the living tree? Yeah. The living tree is in the Andes or
no,
not in the Andes?
It's in California.
It's in California. So is it in the oldest forest?
No, it's not.
It's not. The answer is not. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's continue. The next activity, find the bold words. Find the bold words in the article. Then choose A or B to complete the sentences. Please go ahead, complete the activity. Let's have 2 minutes for this, okay? So,
Yes.
all right. All right, Sue, are you finished?
Yes.
Yeah, please compare your answers.
Okay. The number 1, I have letter A, sail.
Yes, I did too. For number 2, I have letter B is famous for.
No, number 2.
Yes, number 2. Letter B is famous for.
Letter B is lives in.
Lives in.
Okay. Lives in.
What do you have? A or B?
Yeah, letter B lives in.
Okay. And I do 2, and the third one I have letter A has.
I have is letter B is famous for.
Okay. And the fourth one I have year, letter B.
Yes, I do too. For number 5, I have letter A, people.
People. Yes, I do too. And the last one I have a letter B, tall.
Yes, me too.
Okay, so let's check your answers. So number 1, after a launch, a company starts to
So,
sell. Okay. Number 2,
lives in.
lives.
Yeah, lives in.
Lives in a place. Next, number 3. The answer is has. If a street consists of one house, it means it has one house. Okay, number 4, when something happens annually, it happens every
Year.
year. And next 5, a city that has 7,000 citizens has 7,000
People.
People.
people. And the last one, a towering building is very
Tall.
Tall.
tall. Perfect. Do you have any questions, girls?
No, teacher.
No? Okay, that was really good. That was perfect. Now, speaking of writing, interesting facts. Discuss these questions about your country. Your country. Find out as many facts as you can about each thing. Find out. So you need to go online, okay, and search on Google. In your country, what is the highest mountain, the longest river, the longest bridge, the tallest building, the best known natural feature, the best time of year to visit, and the city with the most historic sites? Now, go on the internet, find the answers, and you compare answers in 5 minutes, okay?
Teacher, but my town is not in on internet.
Honey, your country, not your town, your country. What's your country?
Oh, yes, country. Yeah.
Yes. Go ahead. Let's have 5 minutes for this activity, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
All right, just stop what you where you are and just compare what you have, please. Danny, Sue.
Sorry. The number one, what is the highest mountain? I have Chiltlatlepec. How about you, Sue?
Yeah, it's the same. It says it's better known as Pico de Orizaba. It's a volcano.
Mm-hmm. And the second part, the longer river, I have Rio Bravo.
Yes, me too. The longest bridge I have Puente Baluarte.
Ballard Bridge. Yes, me too. And the tallest building, I had T-point of Torre 1.
I have Torre Coit Tower in Mexico City.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And the best, what is the best known natural feature? There are a lot of answers, but I have Pico de Orizaba.
I chose Monarch Butterfly Biosphere.
Yes, it's beautiful too. The best time of year to visit, I have during the dry season between December and April.
Yes, I do too. And I couldn't find the last one.
The last one I have Veracruz.
Is that it? Just Veracruz?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is there, well, that's okay. Just Veracruz. It's good enough. That's good enough. So what you found, what is the most interesting?
No.
For me, I think it's the best known natural feature. Mexico has
Yeah.
a lot of natural features.
Yes, in fact. So just put that down for a second. You're going to use it again. But first, Danny, can you read?
Okay. Mount
Aconcagua.
Aconcagua. Mount Aconcagua, a peak in the Andes range, in the highest mountain in Argentina, at 6,962 meters, 22,841 feet. It is the highest mountain in North and South America. Many people come to Argentina every year to climb Mount Aconcagua and to see the Andes, the longest mountain range in the world.
Thank you. Sue, can you read the help note, please?
Yes. Help note. Adding information. Mount Aconcagua is the highest mountain in Argentina. Plus, it is a peak in the Andes range. Mount Aconcagua, a peak in the Andes range, is the highest mountain in Argentina. Many people come to Argentina to see the Andes. Plus, they are the longest mountain range in the world. Many people come to Argentina to see the Andes, the longest mountain range in the world.
All right, what we're doing is adding information. How do you add? Do you know what is add? Do you remember what is add? Do you remember what that is?
Yes, more information.
More information. So Here you have two pieces of information. The first one is Mount Aconcagua is the highest mountain in Argentina. More information you have, it is a peak in the Andes range. So that is extra information in two separate sentences. You can make these two pieces of information, information into one sentence. How? The first thing you have is that the second sentence, it's a description or more information about the subject, Mauna Aconcagua, in the first sentence. So when you have more information about the same subject, what you can do is use commas. And you have one sentence with two pieces of information. And using the commas after the subject and before the verb, and all of that in between the commas is the extra information, a peak in the Andes range. And if you notice, we don't have a verb be anymore, and we don't have a subject either, because this is not another sentence inside. It's a description. So Mount Aconcagua, a peak in the Andes range, is the highest mountain in Argentina. And we have the same scenario with the second sentence. Many people come to Argentina to see the Andes, period. It finished. And the second sentence, they are the longest mountain range in the world. Now, the second sentence is describing what? They. What is they? People? Argentina?
Yes, the people.
What do you think, Danny? What is they? Who are they?
Andes?
No,
The Andes?
the place. The place Andes.
The Andes. Yes, the Andes. The Andes are the longest mountain range in the world. So now it's not describing the subject. Now the second sentence is describing the place, the object. So on your sentence, on your complete one single sentence, you have many people come to Argentina to see the Andes, comma, you use a comma, why? And now you're going to use the information on the second sentence, the longest mountain range in the world. And this is a description of your object right before the comma. So the comma has a lot of importance, okay? The position of the commas, where and what is describing, and where do you put the description? Before the verb, after the subject, after the object. So what you need to do is just check what are you describing, and the description goes after the noun that you're describing, following a comma. So let's find the examples in this little
Teacher,
yes.
I'm very confused with the number 2.
This one?
No, the number 2. I pick in the Andes range.
This?
Is the yeah.
A peak is another word for a mountain, like
No.
this?
Why not?
Okay.
I don't use it with after the comma.
Why don't you use what?
It is the highest.
Because
Why
that
only
would be
is?
because you have another subject. For example, on the first example right here, you have two subjects, Mount Aconcagua, and you have a verb for that subject, is. Mount Aconcagua is. And on the second sentence, you have it and the verb is. But
Mhm.
that's because you have a completely new sentence. So if you have a new sentence, you need to make sure you make a reference to the subject with it. If you have a subject, to complete the sentence, you need a verb. So it is a peak in the Andes range. But on your second sentence,
Is the same?
you are not using two separate sentences. You're using only one. So with one sentence, you only use one subject plus one verb. And that's it. And that's what you have. Now, for example, Mount Aconcagua is your subject. And where is the verb? The verb is right here.
Is.
Now, if that's the case, what is a peak? Notice how we're using the determiner a peak, a mountain. Is that in specific or in general?
In general.
It's in general. So we are describing what we are talking about. Mount Aconcagua, a peak, a mountain in the Andes range, because the Andes range is a lot of mountains. Does that make sense? A lot of different mountains. So Mount Aconcagua is one of those mountains in the Andes range. And all of that is only a description. A description of what? Of your
Mount
subject.
Aconcagua.
Yes. Yeah, is that better?
Yes, teacher. I understand now.
Okay. Now let's take a look at this little thing over here. How many descriptions, how many information is added to the sentence? How many times do you see this little number? A description between commas or after a comma? Can you find them here?
I see it in 3 times.
Here we have the one in the example, a peak in the Andes range. What else?
Is the highest mountain in Argentina.
What? No, Mount Aconcagua, a peak in the Andes range, is the highest mountain in Argentina. That's it. That's finished.
Is the highest mountain in North.
Yeah, but that's only one sentence. Can you find another example? Is that an example?
Yes.
Where is the added information?
This is the highest mountain in North and South America.
But that's one sentence. Actually, the added information might be this. Look. Oh, sure. The sentence is right here. It is the highest mountain in North and South America. And it ends right there. Where is the added information? It's at the beginning. At 6,962 meters, comma, look at the comma right there. Now, what is this describing? It's describing it. And what is it?
Mount Aconcagua.
Mount Aconcagua. That's right. Yep, that's one more, okay?
Okay.
Now, what you're going to do is write an article about an interesting place in your country, whatever you decide. It could be the town or the city, the historic city, or what is the highest building? Torre Coy?
The highest mountain is
What is the longest river?
Rio Bravo.
You could write about that, or you can write about the highest mountain, the highest peak here in Mexico. Whatever you want to write about, write an article, just like this one, and use the commas to add information. Adding information using commas. Okay, ladies?
Okay, teacher.
All right, go ahead and write, please. You have only 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.